Hey guys, come with me to Atlanta, Georgia. I have a few things to do on the list of things to do. So we're going to get into it day by day. So stick with me, okay? Because it's good shit. So I'm pulling up to the airport. I'm on my way. As you clearly can see, I got everything pink, all things pink. That's my favorite color, okay? Now, when I have trips, I like to come to the airport early. Like, I'm talking a few hours early. I don't play that last minute shit that these girls be playing on TikTok. I don't do that. Also, as you can see, I had an Ulta bag. I'm going to go make a return as soon as I touch down in Georgia as well. Very convenient for me. Okay, so I stood in this line waiting for my boarding pass for about 30 minutes, which is the longest I feel like I've ever stood in this line. I wasn't even checking a bag, but you know, it is what it is. So getting through the actual security part, it took me about 25 minutes or so. It wasn't the worst. It could have been worse, especially with all of the things going on with airport security in the past month and a half or so. But nonetheless, we got through. We're looking good. We're feeling good. And I definitely had to get a little something to eat and a little something to drink because I had not eaten anything the whole day. And I believe this flight was leaving around like 12 something, almost 1 o'clock. Look at my bracelet. Very cute. Very demure. Yeah. I also need to get my nails done when I touch down. So excuse those. But I pulled out my camera because I really wanted to start vlogging and taking pictures on my camera. I got this camera. It is the Canon not G7X, but the SX740, I think it is. Yeah. I had bought that in 2020 and I used it a few times and then never touched it again. So it was time to bring the girl out because when I tell you guys, I was about to buy that camera, specifically the one I already have. And then I say, wait a minute, let me check and see if I already have it. I did. Also, fun fact, I showed you guys my must-haves on a plane, which is gum and Skittles. Okay, gum, mint specifically, helps with nausea. So if you're a person that gets like seasick, even though we're not on a plane, but you know, nauseous and stuff, chewing gum is really good for you. And the sour Skittles or any sour candy is really good for anxiety. So those are must-haves. Now, we're about to land in like 15 minutes. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and freshen myself up a bit. The plane ride from where I was coming from to Atlanta is about almost 2 hours long, give or take. And I did take a little nap, so I was slightly crusty. And one thing about it, I'm big on airport fits, especially going to the location and especially to Atlanta at that. Yeah, I'm never going to be caught lacking going to Atlanta ever. So yeah, we're going to just get it together a little bit. Now, I didn't mention this, but I am solo on this trip, though partway through it, my ex-boyfriend will be meeting me so we can spend some time together. He had school and work, so he was not going to fly out when I did. He's going to come out a couple days later. But for me, I had some things to do in the meantime, so I definitely made it out before he did. Now, if you don't know by now, I'm going to meet Bow Wow in Atlanta. I'm also, look at my face. First of all, let me tell y'all how rocky this landing was. I can't even concentrate. Look at my face. Literally, this landing was it was awful. Oh my gosh. But anyways, like I was saying, on this 5-day trip, I am going to meet Bow Wow. I'm going to the Boys for Life tour. I'm going to an NBA game, out to eat, you know, date night shit, just exploring and just getting a little break from everything. You know what I'm saying? So first things first, I took my Uber to the nail shop. This is the nail shop that I always go to when I come to Georgia. And instead of going to my nail tech in my city, I decided I'm just going to go to a regular salon to get both my feet and nails done at the same time. Like I said before, dual action. I really needed my nails done so bad. And I just said, I'm going to wait. I like waiting sometimes until I get to the destination to get everything done. This is just me admiring my bracelet. My ex-boyfriend got me. Again, very demure. That was very mindful of him. I love it. He surprised me with it. And we just got done arguing the same day. God. Good times. Gotta love it. But anyways, this is my nails. I had got French tip. That is literally my go-to, my favorite. Very classy. And I like the length of these nails too. Not too short, not too long. Everything came to about like, I think it was $117. And then I went back to get my eyebrows done. Well, waxed anyway, cleaned up a little bit. And in the meantime, I was waiting literally like 30 extra minutes for this girl to drop off my food. Because I did not eat since y'all seen that granola bar in my mouth. Okay. So this was everything that I did for day 1 of coming into Georgia. And shortly you're going to see day 2. But yeah, I just had to DoorDash something to the nail shop because that's how hungry I was. But this is me the next day. I am just so hype. Okay, so this is a little get ready with me. Like I said in the TikTok that I made originally for this is just a little 1-2 that I'm showing you guys. I don't really do get ready with me, so everything that you've seen is not everything that I used. There are things that I did not use that I did not show you guys. Hopefully that makes sense. But anyway, I'm on my way to get ready for my lash appointment. My lash appointment, I think it was like 9 in the morning or 8 in the morning, one of the two. And yeah, so I'm just getting myself together for that. And you see me talking. I'm actually talking to my grandma in the background, so don't mind us in our conversation. But yeah, I just threw on the same clothes that I had on from the airport the day before, which are clean. Okay, they were washed the night before because I'm at my dad's house. Okay, second home in Georgia. Gotta love that. I don't have to get a hotel unless I want to, which I did the following day, and you'll see that. But anyway, check out the brows, check out the lips. Oh Lord, I just love my face. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my lashes done. I was going for definitely a cat eye look, not too long, not super thick. I love these lashes. They were very lightweight, and when I move back to Georgia, everybody say hi to Erica. This is going to be my designated lash check when I move back to Georgia. So you'll be seeing her very frequently. And here's her Instagram. Highly recommended to book. I love the way that she matched everything to my face, the length, everything. It was just an amazing experience. We had great conversation. And yeah, it was very chill. So definitely book with Erica if you are seeing this at Suite 1. Not me giving y'all a sneak peek. Okay, this is day 3. Okay, mind you, this is the day of the concert and the meet and greet at the State Farm Arena for the Boys for Life tour. Listen, I got the information to be to the event at, I think it said 4:15 that they were going to open the doors. So I left out the house at about like 2:30 or so, and I ended up getting down there around like 3:15. This is just me in the car talking to my Uber driver. She was a vibe. We had a great conversation. I love when I get a good Uber driver. Okay, check out the nails, check out the toes, the anklet, the bracelet, very cute, very demure. Oh my god, I'm literally obsessed with myself if you haven't noticed. But anyway, I got here and I was the second one in line for Bow Wow because you know this was the first person in line. Look at the nails. Look at that outfit. I love that. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm just so overwhelmed. Like, just with the fact that me doing this voiceover, it's just bringing back the memories from this day. I'm just so happy I can't even talk straight. But anyway, this is my little outfit. I want to remind you guys, for those who haven't seen this, that this was a brunch outfit. Originally, I bought this outfit for brunch, but I figured it was too cute to just wear to brunch, so I decided to wear it to the concert. And yes, if you're wondering, I had on the heels the whole entire time, okay? The whole entire time. And my feet were just fine, okay? And then I took them off right before we left to put on my sandals. But yeah, I was good. So we stood outside till, I would say, almost 4:30 or so. And there's my feet. As you can see, I am right in the front of the line to go in. And the process was pretty smooth. I mean, aside from the fact that when we got to the table, which you'll see soon, they had everybody's first name wrong for some reason. So it took us a little bit to get that together. But as you can see, we're the first ones at the table. We got a swag bag. It came with the meet and greet, lanyard, a poster, a hat, and everything. But oh my God, that is my baby. I could not believe. I gave him the best hug. That hug felt like we was hugging forever. It was such a good hug, let me tell you. Anyways, yeah, we had a very quick meet and greet. And let me tell y'all something about Mr. Bow Wow. Woward. I literally, okay, boom. This right here is the first time that I've seen him perform live, okay? He came to Tacos and Tequila in Buffalo, okay? I came VIP. I was one of the first people in the front row. As you can see, this is my view, babe. This is my view, not anybody else's view. So, yeah, to see him again, like, face to face, it was amazing. And my inner child was just so satisfied because Bow Wow has literally been my boyfriend since I was 4 years old. Like, he set the tone quite literally for my type and everything. And I'm not a girl who likes to brag about having a type, but if I had a type, it's him. Okay, so anyway, we're getting ready to go into the venue inside the actual like stadium, and that Cutwater you seen, that $30 was worth every dollar. Okay, so I had to come down the stairs to go and record Bow Wow's intro coming out and everything. And then I had to go back up because, you know, the security be tripping and stuff. Respectfully, I get it. We can't be on the stairs, but I was coming down for that. Getting my recordings for that. B5 came on and performed. I was looking forward to seeing them as well. First time in concert. But Bow Wow did his thing. He always does his thing. If Bow Wow had a tour for just him, I would go. Probably to multiple shows at that. Because one thing about it, he's always going to put on a show. B2K did their thing, and this is my first time seeing Let Me Hold You performed live, so I had to make sure I stayed to the end of the concert for that because I knew Bow Wow would come back out after B2K. B2K did a good job. Pretty Ricky did a good. See, Pretty Ricky needs to go on tour by themselves too, or they just need to have a freak tour. Pretty Ricky, who else? Lil Corey, I don't know if he still do music or no. I think he do. I don't know. Shit. Who else? BMC Boys. Everybody, y'all know that era. Y'all know the era I'm talking about. All the Freak Stroke songs and all that. They need to do a tour. Just make sure you come with your man or your woman, because that plus liquor, yeah. Anyway, I had a great time though, nonetheless. Everybody showed out, performed. It was very organized and everything. I definitely would do it all over again for sure. And I came by myself, and I think that's the part that I loved about it the most, is that I was able to just be myself, be in my element. Nobody was in my ear. Nobody was in my way. I didn't have to worry about checking on nobody and nobody's feelings about a fuck thing. I'm doing me. Point blank, period. And I think that's the best way you can go about experiences like this. But I would have loved to have been here while I'm listening to Pretty Ricky right here with my man who's not my man. I'm telling you. But it's all good, because by the time Pretty Ricky went off and the music went off, I was sober. Okay, that Cutwater, I'm telling you, that $30, it did something. It works. But yeah, the concert was great nonetheless. And I believe this is day 3 in Atlanta. Just FYI, outside of what you guys already seen me do in Atlanta so far, because it really was maintenance more so for the first 2 days. Obviously I ate and things like that. I didn't do anything too crazy. But yeah, this is pretty much what I did this whole entire day. It consisted of me getting ready for the concert, going to the concert, meeting Bow Wow. And like I said, the show was pretty great. I never seen Emery live. Last time I seen her was on 106 in Park when I was a kid, so it was really nice to just kind of relive that again. She has great songs. She did really good, especially after all the controversy of people trying to make it seem like she can't sing and all this other shit. That was a great way for her to come back and, you know, show people, look at me now. You know what I'm saying? But this is me right before the concert, and now this is day 4. So day 4 consists of me going to the Westin in Atlanta. Yeah. So let's talk about it. First, let's get breakfast. I had to get a hot chocolate because I was so fucked up from the concert the night before. I needed something warm on my throat. But now I'm going to check into the hotel. Okay. So there's a Starbucks in this hotel. I think this was probably the best part of the hotel. Yeah. Why, when I walked into my room, did it look like this? Can somebody explain to me? And not only that, but as soon as I opened the door, it smelled like fish, which it's probably because somebody's on their period. So it makes sense. But I'm going to show y'all. This is my room. And I had to go all the way down 43 floors to get a new key card just to come up 3 more floors. Mind you guys, I'm supposed to be getting ready for the game. My ex is literally in an Uber on his way to the hotel. Okay, I checked in for us. And instead of staying at my dad's house, we stayed in Atlanta just so we can be closer to the stadium, because I'm supposed to go back to the State Farm Arena again. Arena. Oh my God, I've been saying stadium. The arena. You know what I mean, though. But anyway, the bathroom was real tight. I didn't like it. It didn't have any ventilation. The room itself was a pretty decent size, so I won't complain about that. But yeah, so you got a little sneak peek of what I was wearing. And I am big on eyebrows, like I said before. I like to make sure those are done correctly. I will spend all my time on my eyebrows until I get it right, okay? And at this point, my ex is here, and I'm like literally rushing to get done, okay? But I wanted to show you guys my view from the inside. It's a really nice view of downtown. You know what I'm saying? That's probably another nice part about this hotel, is that the view is really nice. And that's really what drawn me to the hotel. But anyhow, this is my little outfit. Everything is from Fashion Nova. Um, I just did a little 1-2, nothing too crazy. Jacket, jersey, little accessories, nothing too crazy. And when I threw it all together, it was real cute. I really didn't need the jacket, but yeah. And I'm like a very calm, laid back, loungewear type of girl. I don't really like doing too much. Like, this is how I am. I either do very little or I overly do it. So when it comes to like styling myself and trying to get dressed, it gets complicated for me because it's like I can't be in the middle. I'm gonna either overdo some shit or I'm gonna just be chill. So that's something I'll be working on. But anyway, we're about to pull up to the arena, and we ended up getting Players Club tickets. So we have really, really nice seats, which you guys will be able to see. The traffic was okay. There's Boo. Here we are just walking into the line, and of course he had us held up because of all of that extra shit he had on, which really ain't extra shit for real. I'm just bullshitting, but yeah, I want you guys to see him jump up super duper high. I didn't catch it on camera the first time, but I love catching everything on camera. So yeah, sometimes you won't believe it until you see it. There it is. He won a hat. I thought that was really cool. So now we're gonna check into our seats, where our section is, get our wristbands, and yeah, just kind of go from there. So of course I had to get my content in. We are getting ready to go eat. This is what it kind of looks like. These kind of seats with these perks. You have like free food and unlimited drinks and different things like that. And as you can see, our seats are very, very close. Also in the Players Club, this specific club, you get to see the players come in and out after the game, during like halftime and all that stuff. But yeah, so it was really, really nice experience, and I definitely would go to a whole nother game again soon. And after the game, this is just us walking back to our hotel because that's how close it was. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up our night for real. We got undressed, ordered some more food, being big. It was pretty late by the time, it was like 2. But yeah, that's that for that night. And then the next day, we had to wake up, and we originally had brunch reservations, but because we tried to go earlier than what we originally booked, we just ended up not being able to get there early enough, and we missed the actual brunch time that we booked. So yeah, no brunch for us, but that's okay. The next thing on the list of things to do for the day is to go to the store and see if he could find some sneakers, which we went to the store, but he couldn't find any sneakers. So then that led us to just go to our next destination, which was the studio. My cousin has a studio in Atlanta. Shouts out to Lashamique. And we put up there because my ex had a song that he wanted to record. Okay, I'm just gonna toot my own horn. Songs about me. Anyway, you guys know how it is when a guy makes a song about you. Like, come on. Well, I don't know if we all been there, but we've all wanted to be there for any guy we've dated who does music. So yeah, I'm gonna hype myself up a little bit. But yeah, my ex-boyfriend is a great artist. I know music for a lot of people is a big way to express, and that is definitely something that he does with his music. So yeah, here I am, moral support, and just me being able to experience these things with him, because he's been doing music for years, and I was not there for his early days because I didn't know him. So it's nice to be able to be there now and kind of just embrace it, because I do love a lot of his older music. And it's kind of the same thing with basketball. He played basketball in high school, college. I did not know him at the time, so when he did play like men's league and stuff, yeah, I appreciated being there for that. After all of that nonsense and not eating at all, we finally made it to Krispy Kreme. Okay, here, listen, we took a break. Okay, we didn't eat shit all day. Listen, we didn't find no sneakers. Okay, we got to the studio, we put up there like 10 minutes late. Okay, we just needed a break. We missed brunch and everything. So this was a moment we got to finally sit down and just kind of like chill. You know what I'm saying? And eat something for the first time, which was very short-lived because we ended up having to get ready for our reservation at 7. So yeah, you guys will see that very soon. But I wanted to show you guys, look at my eyebrows. Oh my good Lord. No filter, mind you, just skill. I told y'all, I'm big on eyebrows. I do not play about my eyebrows. Okay. But anyway, we went to go take my dad's car back. Mind you, we did not need to get a rental because my dad has a car. He has 4. So we just took one of his, brought it back, and then Ubered back to our hotel so we can get ready for our reservation. Look at this janky ass hotel. Look at this elevator. The key card doesn't even work over there. Mind you, I hate this hotel with everything in my heart. If you see my TikToks, you heard me complain, okay? I don't know what floor X is, but yeah, that they need to fix. They need to do something about that. It's just raggedy. It's just very raggedy. I was not happy. Look at that. Just too many things going wrong. All right, but anyway, we were going to the Wagyu house for dinner. We made a reservation for, I think it was like 7:15. So we quickly got back, quickly got dressed, and quickly went out. And this is our first time being here. Of course, TikTok. We found it on TikTok. You know how I am with TikTok. And I would give the restaurant, honestly, a 10 out of 10, honestly. It's such a vibe. The price, I feel like, is fair. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a good price. And the amount of food that you can get, please. I can't wait to go back, honestly. But we had got so much stuff. I didn't even record everything. But, yeah, just know we ate very, very, very well. I got some really good pictures. I ended up using my camera here as well. But, yeah, this pretty much was the last thing on our list of things to do for the night, and I believe the trip, because I think this was our last day of the trip. But yeah, that was pretty much that. I don't even know what that last clip was, but anyway, look at my feet, guys. I wanted to show you guys how swollen my feet are. They're in so much pain. I had heels on for 3 days straight. Literally, look at my feet. Do you think I'm playing? 3 days straight, but I'm a girl. I'm just a girl. You gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Beauty is pain. But yeah, he definitely carried me into the hotel after that. Now, this is me 3 in the morning going to get some Oreo because he literally was complaining of tooth pain. I mean, damn near crying. So, you know, I gotta come to the rescue. I gotta take care of my baby. That's not my baby, but it is my big baby. And I took that trip down 55 stairs just for him. So you know it's love, okay? You know it's love. But yeah, this is me getting ready to check out. And yeah, that was pretty much what sums up the trip. I missed my flight this morning, mind you. Me and my ex were going on different flights back home, but I missed my flight. But anyways, I'm back home now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little vlog. I definitely be getting better at these, and I'm going to start using my camera. So make sure you subscribe so that next time I travel and do a vlog, you guys can see it. Hopefully the next one is Hawaii. Bye.